Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And for this week's video, I wanted to do a February favorites. So I decided to make a list of the 5 things that were my favorite things this last month. And I'm actually filming this on the 28th, posting it this Friday, so hello to you in the future. So let's get into the video. For my first favorite of February has got to be the Canson XL Watercolor Sketchbook. I have a bunch of my stickers on here, but they typically look kind of like this. This is the mixed media one, and this is the type of sketchbook that I have used for years and years and years. I love that it has a spiral bound and you can flip to, whatever page and flip it all the way around and lay it flat. It's really great. I typically have used the mixed media ones before, and I don't know why I didn't think to get watercolor, but I recently picked one up at Michael's, and this has been my watercolor one that I've been working in. I'm about, not very far yet, but I've been drawing and painting in this quite a bit recently, and I think having the watercolor paper that I typically use anyway, this Canson 140 pound paper, having this in a portable sketchbook has been really great, especially since I use portable watercolor a lot and water brushes. Just having something, even if it's just painting in the living room instead of my studio, it's been really great to have. It's handy. I've really liked having a sketchbook with watercolor paper in it, because this is actually my first. Like I mentioned, I've been using the mixed media sketchbooks. I actually have quite a few up here, and I don't know, I've been really inspired to be using more watercolor, and this has been fantastic. The paper takes the water really well, and I love that I can just paint in it, and if I end up liking a piece, like this piece, a little preview of my sketchbook, they're perforated so you can take the pages out. I took this out, scanned it in to make this into prints and other merchandise like stickers, and then I just take some pretty washi tape and put it right back into my sketchbook. I'm excited about hopefully doing a sketchbook tour with this eventually. We'll see when that happens, but I'm hoping to do a video about the sketchbook. And my second favorite for February, I got a silhouette portrait cutting machine. I got this as a birthday gift from my husband, and it's been really fantastic to make all sorts of really fun things. I really have wanted this machine for probably a few years now, but more specifically, I wanted to use it recently to make sticker sheets. Now, I have been experimenting with making stickers for this whole month, and I have both sticker sheets as well as die cut stickers. Die cut stickers are just stickers that are cut all the way around, and they're a single piece, and the backing's here, and you just peel it right off. And sticker sheets are like this. It's called a kiss cut around all the designs, and so I recently designed a Steven Universe, a fancy Steven Universe watercolor sticker set, and I have 5 characters here and a few cookie cats as well as stars that all peel off. You can see, peel off just like that. And yeah, these were really fun to design. I was able to sell these at the last convention I was at, and I'm excited to make more. And number 3 was actually what my husband and I did for my birthday. We decided that we wanted to get season passes to the Six Flags that is near us, just a little north of the Bay Area, and to my surprise and excitement, this theme park not only has big, huge roller coasters, but it also is part zoo. I would actually say it's probably 2/3 part zoo and 1/3 part roller coaster theme park. At least that's what it feels like, because they have so many animals. They have it broken up into sort of an aquatic area or underwater, another land area, and then a sky area. So they have a whole bunch of birds, lots of exotic parrots and various birds like that. They have a shark and fish aquarium, as well as walruses and seals and penguins and sea lions. And I got some really great footage of all sorts of animals that I'm excited to be able to show you, but also to use for my own art illustrations. I really love to draw animals, and it's really important to not only use reference photos for art making, especially when you're learning to draw, but having actual video or live drawing where you're actually watching your subject move can be really beneficial to getting the right muscles in the right areas and the movement down, and being able to capture that in an illustration is really important and can really add a lot to your illustration and to your drawing. And so I think my favorite animals there are probably all the fish are really fun. I have some great footage of all sorts of fish and sharks, and the seals and sea lions were really funny. I love how they move, and I'm really surprised that I haven't drawn them yet. So I'm excited that I have some great footage of them swimming around. And since we have the passes, we can go back all the time. And I really loved the wolves. They have an Arctic wolf and I believe a gray wolf. The Arctic wolf was front stage center and was pacing back and forth for me for the video so that I could really get some great footage. So that was exciting. I also really liked seeing the snakes, actually. Some of the ways that the snakes are all coiled up is really interesting, and I don't draw them very often, but I think I might now. Probably gonna draw a lot more animals now. Number 3 for my favorites for February was another thing I did related to my birthday, actually the day before my birthday. My husband and I went to a succulent farm that is near us in Berkely, California, and this place is called Cactus Jungle. I got some fantastic footage of this really cute place, and they really have a ton of plants, and the inside area actually has a ton of really fun little figurines you can buy for terrariums, as well as the actual glass terrariums and things like that. They had a ton of these hanging glass terrarium pieces that were really gorgeous, and I really wanted to buy some, but I'm actually really afraid to hang them anywhere in the house because I feel like I won't tie it right and they'll just shatter, and that would make me really sad. But I got some really great photos as well as footage for very similar purposes as the zoo for reference. I love to draw succulents and I love to paint succulents. If you don't know that yet, you are in for a lot of succulents in my videos and all of my social media because I just love them and they're really great to paint and draw, and that's kind of my thing. So I got these really great photos of reference of these plants and new ones that I didn't know of before, and I really wanted to get some plants for myself. I got an air plant, which I have never had before, and they are kind of crazy to me since they really don't need any soil. I have this cute little ceramic piece from Daiso, Japan, near me. So I just have it sort of sitting in here, and you just spray it once in a while. These kinds of plants actually never need soil. They, I guess, live in trees in the forest, and they just hold on to trees in, I believe, the rainforest, and get nutrients from the rain and from the actual tree, and that's just really fascinating to me. And then this is my succulent terrarium that I put together. I actually got this glass ice cream bowl also from Daiso, and Added some little stones. I believe these stones are from the Dollar Tree. And so I got this cute little one, and this one, and I have them just in my corner next to my computer, and I can look at them all the time and hopefully not forget to water them, or hopefully not overwater them, because that's actually more of an issue with succulents typically. But I'm really hoping that they will live a long time and just bring greenery to my studio and give me more art reference and inspiration for creating new pieces. My last favorite from February was using colored ink in my illustrations. So I recently bought these Micron Pens, Pigma Micron. I really love these in black, and I've never used the color versions before, but they have archival ink and they are waterproof and they're really nice. And so I got this set that has a sort of sepia brown, a blue, red, purple, and green, and I've really been enjoying using the blue, but I'm also really excited to use really all of the colors. I actually used that, I used the blue when illustrating my characters for my sticker sheet. I don't have any black on any of the illustrations, I just used the blue. And I've also found recently that Daiso, who I keep mentioning, has these new stationery pens available, and they have them, I believe, in different sizes, but what drew me to these is they are super fine. These are actually 0.28, and that is very thin. I don't know how you can see that, but they're very thin, and I really like thin lines, and it's been fun to experiment, especially since these ones are, I believe, well, they're 0.5, but they're 0.43 millimeters. Yeah, 0.45 millimeters, and these ones are 0.28 millimeters, which I think are the thinnest pens that I have. And the only drawback is that they are definitely not waterproof at all. I've actually been playing around with adding water to create kind of interesting looks to some of the sketches in my sketchbook, but I do really like that these ones are archival as well as watercolor, waterproof. I use them with watercolor because I typically like to sketch my drawing and then outline it and then add watercolor a lot of the time, and I'll only be able to use these. Alright guys, those are my 5 favorites from February. Mostly art supplies with a little bit of animals thrown in there, animals and plants, I guess. I'm hoping to do more videos like this somewhat regularly, not for every month, but for certain months that I feel like I have a lot of stuff I want to share with you. I might also do similar things like hauls and different product reviews and things like that. Well, that's it for me today. Thanks so much for watching, and if you liked this video, make sure you share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to comment below what your favorites were in February. Bye guys!